Now, here's another reason why people struggle to lose weight no matter what they do. And this is huge. The status of our gut microbiome has a great deal of influence over blood sugar regulation and therefore fat stores. Now, here's a fascinating study published in the journal Science in 2013, where researchers took stool samples from human twins, one of which was obese and the other was thin, and transplanted that microbiome into normal weight mice through fecal transplantation. The mice that got the fecal transplant from the obese twin and fed the same diet as before became obese themselves. And the mice that got the transplant from the normal weight twin on the identical diet remained thin. Now, this study is convincing evidence that the gut microbiome can have powerful influence over sugar regulation and therefore the amount of fat stores. Again, this study was done on mice, but they received a human microbiome in the fecal transplant. Now, I believe this study powerfully points to the idea that our gut microbiome has got to be considered when we're talking about maintaining a healthy weight. Again, you can find these resources, links to all these studies at my website, christianhealthylifestyle.com. This is episode number 169. Most people's microbiome is deficient. If your birth was not vaginal, you were born C-section, you came into this world with an imbalance in your gut microbiome. Babies are, by design, supposed to be picking up beneficial bacteria through a natural vaginal birth. If that doesn't happen, you miss out on something. If you weren't breastfed as an infant, you probably have deficiencies in the diversity of your microbiome because, once again, we pick up those beneficial bacteria from the mom's breast milk. Or if ever in your life you've taken a course of antibiotics, you probably have imbalances in your gut microbiome. And if those imbalances are not addressed, that can set us up for a lifelong struggle with our weight. So much for the you're just not disciplined enough to control your eating theory. Well, that one kind of goes out the window, doesn't it? Another reason why people struggle to lose weight is they have high levels of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. It's very difficult to lose weight when we're stressed. If we're experiencing chronic stress, stress hormones like cortisol, epinephrine will be released in the system. Cortisol stimulates gluconeogenesis in the liver, which raises blood sugar levels. Gluconeogenesis is the process of the liver producing blood glucose from non-carbohydrate sources. Chronically elevated blood sugar levels lead to insulin resistance, and insulin resistance can lead to stubborn weight gain and obesity. Insulin resistance is the hallmark of metabolic syndrome. So one of the reasons people struggle to take weight off is that their stress levels are too high. So once again, this points to the idea that lifestyle interventions are more effective, or at least a useful adjunct to medications for fighting things like type 2 diabetes and obesity.